War is eternal. As inevitable as the grave. The old world, the rotting corpse within. Some fools think it worth saving. But there are beings who wish to bring about an eternal night. I am a bearer of law to those with such power. Of the von Carstein bloodline. My master, Manfred, has returned from the dead once more. He marches on the von Carstein ancestral pile of Castle Dragonhof. For I have brought him ill news that a master necromancer has claimed the fortress as his own. Manfred must retake his ancient stronghold, and either destroy the usurper within, or bind him to his will. The von Carsteins have risen once again, mighty Lichmaster, and you are to march into the world as their chosen champion. Let them believe you are their willing puppet. For now, there is much to be done. The Tempelhof brood control the lands to the north as far as the River Ster. Conflict with them is inevitable, but your will is indomitable. Take their lands, burn their crypts, and deploy their own dead against them. The high mountains to the south are infested with dwarfs. Your homelands will never be safe with such an enemy so close. Make plans to drive their stunted kind out in time. A great destiny awaits you, Kemmler. It has been foreseen. Bring about eternal night, and you shall be rewarded.
Thank you, creepy advisor man. You can go now. Bye. Go on, off you go. Hello, Monsters Abound here. Welcome to my brand new campaign. I'm playing the Vampire Counts. You may have noticed that recently Krell was released. Krell is, of course, the sort of the, not friend really, sort of the partner maybe of Heinrich Kemmler, and so now Heinrich in game gets the ability to summon Krell during battle, and then Krell can go on a bit of a killing spree, which does kind of make Heinrich Kemmler like a Pokemon trainer, really. Yeah, Grave. All right, you slightly weird, Heinrich. Yeah, so he can summon Krell, and Krell can go on a little killing spree, and Heinrich can say things like, use, axe attack, and it's super effective because it kills people. So that's good. Heinrich Kemmler, if you don't know who Heinrich was, he's a Lichmaster, a necromancer, a very powerful one, maybe the most powerful necromancer in the Warhammer world. He has travelled far and wide. He's been pretty much all across the world searching for artifacts to help him extend his life or grant him some power. And it's hinted that he's probably being guided by Nagash himself. So that's kind of weird, because Nagash is probably always watching. Creepy. Okay, so I'm also using, I should mention, the Steel Faith Overhaul mod. So I heard a lot of good things about it on Reddit, and I wanted to give it a try, and I thought, why not just, Krell and Steel Faith mod at the same time. Boom. That's multitasking, killing two birds with one stone. That's how I roll. So the undead get the ability to raise the dead. Obviously that kind of makes sense. So we're going to just raise some units. So you're going to raise some bog standard skellies and stuff. That's good. And Castle Drakenhof, which is, if you watched my Skarsnik campaign, where Manfred spent most of his time hiding. But this time it's under our control. Manfred is currently skulking around inside, doing Manfred things, probably crying and weeing a little bit. But that's fine. Heinrich can get shit done while Manfred is having an existential crisis. So first things first, we're going to build a tarnished gold mine because gold is good. You know how much I like my money. And we're going to build a barrow to upgrade to be able to build some better units. So Heinrich, first things first. I usually play on very hard. I'm going to turn the battle difficulty down to hard because I think that harder difficulties in battles tends to make it unbalanced. I know it's supposed to make it harder, but certain things I find really unfair. Things like missile units being able to fire faster. Which means if you enter a missile duel with an exact copy of the same unit you're using, you'll lose. I mean, yes, theoretically that should make you sort of think about, you know, backing units up and that kind of thing, but it just feels a bit sort of like too far in my opinion. So I always turn it down to hard, to try and lessen that a bit. So Heinrich. So first things first, we do have Dieter the Stickler here. How does he spell? Terrible. He's got no nose. Ha. Yeah. Okay, good. So gonna take on Dieter the Stickler. See how the see if there's any changes from the Steel Faith Overhaul mod. I think it does boost sort of caster characters like Heinrich and Gelt a bit. So that might be quite interesting to see. So here we go. First battle. So first battle. Heinrich. There you are. I just noticed he's got a little ability called what's it called? Shadow of the Lich. So it's an area of effect ability that's constant, that's minus 14% speed, minus 5% melee defense and melee attack, and causes damage to combatants. So that's interesting. So that's obviously something they've added to Heinrich to try and make him a little bit more useful, because obviously comparatively, if you take Manfred, then you get spells. In fact, you get more spells than Heinrich has, and you also get a fantastic melee fighter at the same time. Whereas Heinrich, you just get, well, it's basically a worse Manfred in the vanilla game. So so I'm glad they've given him something to make him a little bit more powerful. Of course, he gets Krell as well now, so that's something. So we've got our Hex race and our Kane race, as well as some dire wolves on the flank, and we've got a main line of skeleton warriors and zombies. Remind me of some of the people I work with. There's Heinrich there, taking the lead. He's pretty spry for an old guy. There's Heinrich, look at him there. Manages to run quite well in a skirt as well. And there's the Vampire Lord Dieter, I think his name is, the Stickler. That's not a good look, I'll be honest. Your profile is lacking something. Spotted my units over there by the looks of it. Bloody hell, he moves, doesn't he? Look at him go! What's his speed? 63? Holy crap! They've made vampires very, very quick. Okay, fair enough. I suppose they are supposed to be supernaturally fast in the lore, and while in the actual game they tend to be sort of average speed. I suppose it wouldn't be sporting if they ran around like the Flash every time they used to go and do something. We'll spread them out there, see if we can flank them. But it's proving difficult, and I'm a bit nervous because this Vampire Lord can move really quickly. So we're moving our main line up to engage. Then we have some dire wolves here. I'll probably move them around, try and flank us in a minute. Moving our zombies up. And there come their dire walls around the flank there. And our skeleton spearmen move to intercept. And while that's going on, all hell breaks loose. We start engaging, our zombies are moving up. Krell comes out. There's Krell. Hey Krell, we've missed you. And I think this must be the effect from Heinrich. On the rear here, we charge with our Hex Wraith into this unit of zombies. That's, yeah, it's going to tie them up for a while, but they should be able to hack their way through that quite convincingly. Skeletons here, the Can Race and the dire walls again. It'll tie them up, but that should be fine. The main line here, just only getting a bit choppy. Dieter and Krell are going at it. Krell, not impressed. Look at that. Just, yeah, whatever. Have another swing. I dare you. Yeah, didn't feel it. That's what they're doing. They're just measuring their EP. And Heinrich is back here, just cheering on the zombies. Go lads, go!
Darkest magic to me!
Exactly, yep. Get some dark magic going. That's the stuff, Heinrich. We're going to heal him up as well. So Heinrich and Dieter still, sorry, Krell and Dieter still go. And no, Dieter's gone. He's decided to run off. Pushes his way through, and Krell's like, "All right, fine. I'll enjoy just hacking my way through some zombies." Dieter just sort of like wandering through, absolutely covered in blood.
I run. I know what to do.
There he goes. He's dashing off into the distance. Fair enough. See you later. So while that's happening, his minions are being hacked to pieces. The rear here, the zombies are almost dead. X-Rays have racked up 130 kills. The Khan Race have got 35, and the Dire Walls, I'd say 59, but they've been taking a bit of a beating. Dieter's decided to come back. Our Spearmen have finished off his Dire Walls. He's now utterly surrounded. Krell's in the background there, having a lovely time. Kind of reminds me of Grimgor in some ways. Both carry big axes. Both just enjoy hacking their way through minions. There's a lot of there's a bit of a rave going on, really. A bit of a light show. Looks pretty good. Krell's even got a glow stick. That's nice. So Dieter's just sort of like traipsing through. Vampire Lords are impossibly difficult to kill, especially when you've got zombies and skeletons. I know they say cool guys don't look back at explosions, but I've never seen a cool guy just get relentlessly stabbed by the undead and carry on walking. Not even attempting to fight back. He is taking damage, just not a lot. So Hex Race and Can Race and the Dire Wolves have finished off their opponents, so they're fine. Dire Wolves did take quite a lot of damage. The rest of our army's looking pretty good. Only the Spearmen really took any damage. Everyone else is looking good. Well, yes, Krell is impressed, and Krell is right behind you, in fact. So maybe if Krell could hurry, come on, Krell, hurry up. He's getting away. Look at him run. Look at him go. I'm going to catch up with that. He's off. Nope, he's going back. Odd tactical decision by the AI. Not sure what he's thinking there. And he's off again. He seems to be cycle charging, but I'm not sure it's having much effect, really. Here comes the cairn race to finish him off. Oh dear, I think one fell off. Never mind, it's fine. Of course, the problem is the cairn race are the hex race are quite fragile to magical weapons, which of course the Vampire Lord has. But he's taking a lot of morale damage now. He's crumbling. He's going down. There's Heinrich, and Krell comes in. Look at that. Krell doesn't even bother. Just sort of watches him fall to pieces. Oh well. Goodbye, Dieter. So one or two surprises there, but nothing too bad. We're going to dominate the captives. So dominate the enemy minions. Let your will subsume the lingering influence of any pitiful lich before and enshrine your majesty in its place. It's a bit weird, but there we go. Okay, so we go. So we defeated an army belonging to Tempelhof and got 1,000 monies in exchange. That's good. And Dieter the Scarred, he's not a stickler anymore. So Van Kruger has left Eschen wide open to attack. Strike now and punish his error. Capture and occupy the following settlement. Eschen. Well, yes, we could do that. So there's Eschen there. But on the other hand, there's Hermann von Karstein there.
I refuse.
And Zielig van Kruger there. Okay, what defences do they have there? It's not too many. I reckon if we spend a turn recruiting, then we can hit Tempelhof. Oh, on the other hand,
Now.
okay.
Cease.
If we hit Hermann von Karstein,
I'd wither first.
then Tempelhof will probably reinforce. So they've got skeletons, fell bats,
Such a thing is impossible.
nothing particularly scary. We've got Krell, and I reckon we can do that. Oh, and Heinrich has got a skill point. So I think I'm going to put that into. I mean, the cooldown isn't really the problem. So we go for Restless Dead to start off with. Although we get 2 skill points to start off with. Okay, so we get Invocation of Nehek, and then go with Dance Macabre. Let's go with that. Okay, this might be suicidal, but Danger is my middle name. It's actually Jeffrey. But I do, obviously, you know, I play strategy games for fun. I am an adrenaline junkie, let's be honest. So in we go. Right, so yeah, we've got Tempelhof reinforcements and Zielig van Kruger, along with Hermann von Karstein. Now the benefit here is Hermann will be leader of the army, which means if we can kill his 32 skeletons, that should then cause like some morale damage to the rest of the army. The rest of the army doesn't look that scary either. I reckon Krell can probably do a crap load of damage. Plus we've got the Cairn race and Hex race. I think we got this, despite the fact it looks really not in our favour. But I am quietly confident. Okay, I'm not worried about this at all. It should be absolutely fine. So first off, Hermann von Karstein's army here is going to get absolutely murdered. In come the Hex race, and there's a bit of lag actually. I don't know where that's coming from. No, not sure. That's better. It's still a little bit jerky. Not sure why. Don't have anything open. No, it's fine. Who knows? Okay, well that's Hermann dealt with. He didn't last very long. Good. but they do have quite a large force. We should be alright. So we're moving up. Here comes Heinrich. I'm going to use this rock here as an anchor to anchor my line against.
At once.
Fortunately, these Fellbats have it out for Heinrich. Down they come. They're after him. Look, there he goes. Oh no! Unfortunately, that's going to slow my entire line down. As you can see, there's some direwolves coming through here. The Hex Race are going to catch up with them. They're not going to last very long against that. Cane Race there. Are they any different from normal? So they got Stalk, Vanguard Deployment, Immune to Vigor. Yeah, fair enough. Going to move the Ken Race in as well. Although, oh no, all the direwolves are dead. That was quick and rather painful for them. We've still got a lot of Fellbats here. They're being a right pain. They're also forcing. There's a hole in my line because of them, so we need to try and plug that. We're moving some of the units back. We don't want to kind of get blobbed down if at all possible. We need everyone to sort of stay together in a nice sort of formation so we can use Heinrich to heal everyone up. The Fellbats are being a right pain at the moment, but we have managed to sort of like plug that gap somewhat. We're going to move our zombies against these spearmen, and we're going to move our skeleton warriors up against these guys here. We do have our direwolves. If anyone tries to flank, we can hit them, and we do have our Hex Race and Khan Race here to try and intercept any stragglers. Our zombie units here are fairly free, so we're going to push them around. I did want to use this rock as an anchor, but I need the units more sort of like actually engage and try and pin down the enemy. Cast Van Hell's Dance Macabre. Does seem to make quite a bit of difference. The enemy skeletons are taking a lot of damage, but it's only for 25 seconds, so it's not perfect, but it will certainly help.
Serve the pact. Death magic.
Heinrich is unfortunately taking quite a lot of damage from casting spells, but we have summoned Krell. There's Krell. He's back. Hi Krell. How you doing? Doing alright? He's taking out some zombies and doing quite well. There's arms and legs and heads everywhere. Good job.
At once.
Our race have engaged this unit of skeleton warriors here. Skeleton warriors are demoralised. They're critical binding, so they should be taking quite a bit of damage, but they're still tying it up. As soon as they're dealt with, we can bring them in against this blob here, which is quite a heavy blob against us. But we brought Heinrich in, so Heinrich's going to be trying to debuff and keep our units healed. Our direwolves are taking a lot of damage here. Probably going to lose those. That's unfortunate, but we'll just have to live with that. We do have some zombies coming to help Krell. Krell would be impressed. That's right, Heinrich. In fact, Krell is here having a lovely time. He's up to 67 kills. No, he's 72. And he's thoroughly enjoying himself. These zombies, not so much. Never mind, they're only zombies. Doesn't matter. So these Fellbats are fighting these zombies. Not particularly bothered by that. Those zombies can die. These skeleton spearmen are utterly surrounded by ours, but if we can finish that unit off, then we can reinforce this line here. Heinrich's got straight into the action. He really needs to, because we need something to assist here. At this rate we are going to lose this engagement, and we'll have several units wiped out, and then we'll probably lose the battle altogether. However, the swing of power does look like it's in our favour, although we have significantly less troops. The numbers are dropping rapidly, but we should be okay. I think it's looking pretty good. This unit of skeletons dropping quickly. If we can finish that off, then we should be in a good place. Krell has finished his engagement with these zombies and is coming in to join to attack these zombies. Yep, there we go. So managed to kill 6 with that swing, and another 6 with that swing. So yeah, Krell doing sterling work, doing God's work. And these skeletons have finally been finished off, and we finally got our race freed up. So they are now ready to charge right into the rear of this main blob. In other areas, this blob here, they've beaten back the skeleton spearmen. These zombies are dying. It's really this engagement here, and our Arcane Race have gone straight into the rear of this unit of skeletons and zombies, and our Hex Race have charged into this unit of zombies there. Krell, he's up to 153 kills, and he's doing great work. I mean, look at that. Truly an artiste. Even Heinrich is up to 30 kills. The Hex Race up to 200. So truly the MVPs of this battle are the Hex Race. The Master Necromancer, he's currently being beaten up by some zombies. He just kicked one in the face there. He's quite spry for an old guy, isn't he? For a guy that looks a lot like Wurzel Gummidge. Yeah. So yeah, we're doing a lot of damage here, and the enemy army is fading quickly. Look at that, they are crumbling. Don't blame them. Krell finishing off last few. He is utterly surrounded by bodies. Look at that. Amazing stuff. He's up to 203 kills. Look at that. Oh, that guy's lost his head. He's still okay though. He's up. He's still up. And with that, the entire army has crumbled away. All our units are freed up. The only thing standing is the Master Necromancer. And he's not going to stay up for very long, because here comes everyone, including Krell. Hi, Krell. Where's Heinrich? He's around here somewhere. Sure he is. Oh, he's right in there. Look at that. Necromancer v Necromancer, hand-to-hand combat. But Krell's come in. He just gives him the death stare, and then pow! That's got a sting. The Heinrich and Krell double team. It's not looking good for the Master Necromancer, and in fact there he goes. He throws himself under a Hex Wraith. Oh, what an end! What an end! An Pyrrhic victory. I was not worried for a second there, but that Pyrrhic victory I think is unfair. It should be a crushing heroic victory. Jesus. Okay. I'm going to just replenish my units a bit, I think. That'd be a good start. And I mean,
your dominion is over.
No point letting their forces replenish. May as well take that right now. Oh, we can't. Damn it. Okay, well, we'll have to. We'll continue siege. That means they can't replenish. And we should be able to take that next turn. And in the meantime, we can just fill up on newly raised undead. Let's merge some of these units together as well. There we go. Fantastic. Well, that's a pretty dark. I mean, that's the first turn. Haven't even hit the end turn button. Technology. Let's go for the Lahim Book of Blood. So to be transcribed from scrolls of Neferata herself, the Grave Codex instructs recently signed vampires in the art of infiltrating, influencing, and spreading the vampire curse across the world. It's a good start because that'll give us more money. Yay, money! Okay, well, there we go. A fantastic first turn. I think. Let's carry on the way as we mean to. Let's continue as we started. That seems like a good plan, and brilliant. Okay, so thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.